Hello everyone, welcome to avg.joe Watch Reviews. We're going to do two things in this video today. We're going to actually take a look at the Orient Mako and give you my long-term impression of the watch. But I'm also going to show you guys the quality of bracelets that you can acquire on Amazon. And just as a caveat, I am in no way sponsored today by H-Strap. This is actually just a random bracelet that I bought on Amazon, and I'm extremely happy with it. So I'm going to promote them just because I'm happy with this product. Let me first show you the bracelet that I bought for the Mako here. As you can see, it has a lot of different detail. And if I open the box, I can actually show you what a link looks like and just kind of give you guys an idea as to the intricacy of this bracelet. I mean, look at that. These are all individual pieces here. Okay. Solid steel. These are push pins, which they don't bother me. I don't get bothered by push pins, especially when you're paying. I only paid what, maybe 30 bucks for this bracelet. Yes, I said that right. This bracelet was right around 30 US, and you're getting this type of quality. So that's your links there. There's a couple of extra here. Okay. Really, really cool. So here's the bracelet itself. My only negative is sometimes if you, it will get caught in that position that you saw there, but just don't put it in that position. You'll be fine. Because it does wear comfortably. These, as I said, these are all solid steel. And look at that. You get an actual quality clasp as well. I mean, look at that. This is not your pressed case. So let's just take a look at the Orient for 1 second. This is the weak point of the Orient, okay? Orient and Seiko bracelets are not my favorite, but I buy those watches because the watch itself is quality. You can always buy an aftermarket bracelet. So there's your bracelet there. Here's the way it snaps in. It actually does have a nice secure click, and you got the safety clasp. You've got Orient stamped there. You can even see how the metal's pressed in, just like that. These are solid links, but there's no solid end links. So as you can see here, they give you these. So when you buy an aftermarket bracelet, you don't get that piece, and therefore this is not going to work with it, just in case you guys were curious. But I do like the look of this bracelet on this watch. So it closes up just like that, very nicely, has micro adjustment, double deployant, or at least double push button on the side. And you have the fold over safety clasp. It is brushed. It does have the links themselves are brushed. This is high polish on the edges. So enough about the strap. Let's get the watch itself. Guys, with Orient, you are getting a lot for your money. Okay, look at this green bezel, for instance. That thing is just unbelievable. This thing's really, really shines. It's like an electric green, and I think a lot of you guys who follow me on Instagram have seen this watch. It really pops, and I think the black dial really helps it pop as well. We take a look at the dial itself, and the luminescence is another weak point of this watch, but I don't fault it. You can get this watch right now. I'm going to post below the extraordinary price. It's under $120. That's unbelievable for an automatic movement. Take a look at that secondhand. Okay. Got the lollipop on the second hand. You've got the day and date function. It's very easy to change. You actually have this push button up here. You just push it. You got Spanish, English, Spanish, English. And to change the date, it is a screw down. That's a plus. Not a winding mechanism. So if that's a downer for you, this is not your watch. But guys, for $120 or less, you're getting an automatic movement. So if it doesn't wind, that doesn't bother me because you're still getting the screw down. So that means you're still getting 200 meters of water resistance. Now I've had this watch for many months and it's held up extremely nicely. I was actually just looking at the details before doing this video, and I noticed that you've got some satin finishing on the lugs, and you've got polish on the sides. Again, really nice detail. And take a look at this bezel, by the way. I was going to show you the bezel. I was so excited to show you this bezel. You can see the edging here. It's like a gear-like edging. This is painted on, but it's almost like car paint. It just shines like crazy. And then the bezel action, listen to this. Quality. It's not soft. It's actually very mechanical. It actually clicks like watches that cost much, much more. This is just an unbelievable bargain. And I had someone reach out to me on Instagram. Mr. Sales, how you doing, buddy? I actually have a surprise for you as well. I'm going to show you because we're going to do dimensions right now. Look what I have. I have myself a pair of calipers. So this one's for you, Mr. Sales. I don't want to see you shudder. Me shudder. So here you go. So we're going to do some dimensions here. This is actually the first time I'm measuring a watch with these calipers. So let me move this out of the way and let's just do some measurements here. So we are going to look at the case size. Case size is not correct because I still have it in inches. Case size, we're looking at 45 millimeter, okay? With the crown, we are looking at, we do this real quick too, wow. I wish I had this a long time ago. With the crown, we are looking at 47, almost a 48. And case thickness, we are looking at 13.17. Our lug width, we can actually use the interior one. Yeah, I know you're proud of me there, Mr. Sales. I know. Oh, I spoke too soon. Let me turn it upside down. We're at a 21 mil. Actually 22. We're actually more 20. There we go. 22 lug to lug. Long-term durability. I mean, as I said, I've had this watch for multiple months. The bezel is still shining. There's no scratches. But then again, I don't use this as a tool watch. This is more of like a piece that I'll wear at dinner. I'm afraid of scratching this. I would prefer to have ceramic. All right, but that's going to probably up the cost just a little bit, and I would definitely pay it because I mean, I need to own a ceramic piece. I definitely do because I like to wear my watches, and so that's a drawback for me. The loom's a drawback for me. The winding mechanism is not a drawback for me. The bracelet is definitely a drawback for me. But with all that said, at $120 price tag or less, this watch is a steal. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and let me just take a look at the back here and double check. They usually tell you in the back. And as you can see, you see there? You see that? Epson. Epson is a company that owns Seiko and a company that owns Orient. So there's your relationship right there, for those that don't know, that there is a definite relationship between Orient and Seiko. Movement-wise, this is a Japan movement. And as you can see here, automatic, which is basically, it's a very light etching. It is, you can feel it. Let me just show you a better light there. You can feel this. It's not like, it's like, I don't know how you explain it, but it's definitely like a 3D etching. Stainless steel water resistant to 200 meters. Okay. I don't know if this is sapphire crystal. My assumption would be no at this price point, but I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I think this is more of a mineral crystal, but if I am wrong, I will put that down here. If I am wrong, I will correct that. I didn't do that research prior to, but I probably should have, but I didn't. But I'll run that on the bottom of the screen there for you. But one more thing. Let's look at it on my wrist. 7-inch wrist. Orient Mako. It has a presence, guys. I don't think it wears as big as we measured. I think this wears like a 43 in my opinion. I have a Breitling headwind as a 43, and it just feels just like it. So the 2 millimeter difference, I don't feel it and I don't see it. So it's not a big piece that the dimensions state it is. And the thickness actually isn't all that bad as well. I've definitely worn thicker watches. So this is very comfortable. It does have a little bit of weight to it. Okay, one last thing. We're going to weigh the Orient. First time on the channel we're doing that. We're using some special equipment to give you guys a more thorough review. And we have 6.2 ounces. And that's with the aftermarket bracelet. And if we also do it in grams, that might actually appeal to some. And the watch is 176 grams. So, guys, excellent watch, excellent bargain. Can't say it enough. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care of one another. And also, be kind to one another. Thank you again for watching. Have a beautiful day.